welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd share some of the pictures that I have from my TSW experience just as a reference, or if you are about to go through it, maybe you can use it as a reference. I unfortunately don't have the ones from when my skin was at its worst, because this is before smartphones and digital cameras. It was 93, so and my mother told me that she just felt that it wasn't right for her to take pictures when I was having such a hard time, and she just couldn't do it. So we took pictures just to capture the status of my skin around I believe it's the end of October, or maybe I think it's more like November, when my skin wasn't oozing all day long and I was able to put on a pajama instead of a bath towel, which I wore for the first almost 4 months, just so like the liquid could be absorbed into something. We had to change it, I think, once or twice during the day to keep up with that, like keeping it dry, because it just oozed so much. My skin it felt like I was missing a layer on my skin for like 4 months of my TSW at the beginning. And so those pictures are from when the oozing kind of stopped, and unless I scratched it, it didn't become raw. So it was kind of intact. It didn't look good, but it wasn't sticking. I think my neck was slowest. My face, maybe because I did the TSW a year before. I don't know, but it's just my guess. My face wasn't as bad as the first time around when I attempted TSW with traditional Chinese medicine. I remember the neck was the worst, so I still have a towel around my neck in the picture. Yeah, so I just wanted to share those, and also just talk about like the mental battle during TSW. I know if you have gone through it, you are well aware, but just for the people that don't know, it does hit you very hard. And for me, as a 15-year-old and not knowing anything about depression, now that I look back, I'm pretty sure I had that. But it was a blessing in disguise that there was no label that I knew of to put on myself what I was experiencing. So maybe that kind of got me through. I just thought that was part of what I had to get through. So I went through with it, but there were times when I just questioned the purpose of my life. Like, I was such a burden to my parents. I knew my parents were having a hard time watching me go through this, and I've overheard them talk about whether this is the right thing to do, whether we need to go back to the dermatologist and seek other ways, because it was just, I think for them, it was just too much to watch. And for me, I felt like a burden because my mom had to do a lot of things when I couldn't feed myself. I just had no energy, and so she fed me, and it's just not what you want to do or how you want to be as a daughter. And so yeah, lots of dark moments where I thought, what's the point of me existing? And you know, like the darkest thoughts of ending your life did cross my mind, but something in me told me I shouldn't give up and still hold on to the hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I wanted to mention that there were moments like those that I don't want you to lose hope if you're in the midst of this, and just take one day at a time. And if you need encouragement or anything, please reach out to me. I'm always here for you, to support you. And yeah, so I just wanted to share the pictures and the dark moments that I experienced. And if you are experiencing it, you're not the only one. I think it's very common when you go through TSW because of how hard it is. But yeah, please reach out and stay strong. And thank you for watching.